So I do it once a week, and the reason why I've committed to it and keep coming back every week is because afterwards I feel so much better. I feel less anxiety, less depression, I sleep better, and I notice that even days later I still feel better. My mood is better. And also I've noticed that it is kind of helping me to lose a little bit of weight, and it's helping tone my skin. So I've gotten to the point where if I miss it, I'm really sad. It does make me feel really good.
Okay. And first impression of our tubs here, what do you think compared to what you've tried in the past?
I love it. It seems like it's really, like the border is really soft. I think it's going to be easy to get into. It's big. I like that it's insulated. I'm excited.
Thomas, and how I got into it is my mom kind of dragged me into it. We do CrossFit a lot, so we're sore often. I did not think this was honestly going to really do much, but I just decided to do it out of curiosity. Most of the time after I work out and then the next day I'm really sore and do ice bath, I notice the next day that I don't have like hardly any pain at all, any stiffness anymore.
Awesome. And what are your first impressions of our tub here compared to what you've used in the past?
Then I'm just going to be a little colder probably.
Okay, perfect.
My name's Don Thomas. My wife started doing this months ago, and she's raving about how it made her feel, made the aches and pains go away. I've got plenty of aches and pains, and it's been helping me out quite a bit.
A little tiny in there.
I know. They're actually really nice. There's a lot of space to actually spread out. I don't feel like I'm cramped in it. I don't feel like I'm going to fall over the edge or the sides are going to come off on it. I like the fact that like I can stretch out in here, I can move, I can get my face wet in here, which is something I can't do in a smaller tub. Like I feel like I can put my feet up against the wall, and I feel like I'm not going to break a seam or push it out, or like it's going to become unstable.
More relaxed.
It's more relaxed. It's got space. You know, it's kind of nice to have that air. You know, it's like having a pillow behind your head, and because the whole thing's being supported.
Tail. Can you do that? Perfect. Drop down. Nice job. Switch into that 5-5 breath. In through the nose, out through the nose. 5 seconds in, 5 seconds out. You got this. You got the extra cold one, brother. You're doing awesome. Sam, how's it feel?
Warmer than last week, actually.
Yeah. It's actually about what it was last.
Sam, first thoughts on this big tub. What do you think?
It's more comfier, and I can actually get my neck down now.
Carrie, what do you think?
It's pretty cool.
And you were all worried.
It's like, it's just worth it.
Yeah.
It's just worth it. Like, you wouldn't do it if you didn't feel better after.
No.
Like, who would do it?
That's why we named it the pain release
Yeah.
peace pod, because when I'm getting in, I'm not thinking about all the benefits. I'm thinking, if I don't, I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Right.
You know, or, you know, my hip's going to be horrible, and I'm just going to ache all over, you know, on and on. But then you also get the, you know, the benefits. Boy, when I get out, sometimes it's just like, I am just focused, clear-headed, peaceful, just like, oh, it's amazing.
See, I need to knock on wood. I don't really suffer from physical pain. For me, it's more mental and emotional. It helps. It helps.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
See, when I seen that commercial with Patrick Mahomes in the ice bath, I said, no, never. I said, what the hell does this do for these guys?
And now you come for 3 months in a row. Yeah.
Is that right?
Famous last words is all never.
Right.
That's cool. Thanks, Don.
Yeah.
For sharing that. That's cool.
I still think it's funny that the first night I ever came, I almost chickened out because I had convinced myself that I was going to have a heart attack.
Right. I
Is that
remember.
right?
Yeah. And then she did it. She's like, why didn't I do that sooner?
I'm like, I didn't die.
I didn't die.
I know everybody I talk to is just so like brick wall on it. You know, like,
Well, it's either I try that or definitely not.
You know
Right,
why?
right.
Because we've been conditioned to think that you die. Like, you see the movies and somebody falls into ice cold water and they just instantly die.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard somebody, there's a real expert on all this, and they were
We're at
saying
8
that
minutes.
they did this back in the Greek days,
Yeah.
Roman days, big time. And then when Titanic went down, the whole deal changed. It kind of got a, you know, you're gonna freeze in water, and that whole consciousness really got out there. And so it's just really coming back now because, you know, all the medical facilities are really
Yeah. You know what else?
Yeah, I did my first ice bath though, and the next morning I woke up and my feet didn't hurt at all. And I'm like, wait a second. This doesn't happen. My feet always hurt a little bit.
Mine was starting to creep up my legs some, and since I started this, it hasn't gone past my feet.
See?
Yeah.
I'm like, come on.
Wow.
Yeah.
What are the biggest benefits you've noticed?
My depression and anxiety.
Yeah.
My mood.
Yeah. Mood.
My mood, I noticed like come day 4 or 5, I'm like, how many more days until I can get my next fix?
Really?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
I think the research says that it like increases dopamine by like 350%.
Yeah.
Or something like that.
200 to 250, but that's on the same level as doing antidepressants without any of the side effects.
I'm not on any meds, but I used to be for depression, and it didn't help me. Like, if anything, I think I felt worse because I felt numb. I just felt like a robot.
And then I'm like, let's go for the gusto.
And thoughts about this tub specifically versus ones you tried in the past?
Better.
Better?
I like this a lot better.
Okay, and what did you guys like about it?
I felt like it was softer to get in. Like
Okay.
it's softer.
Yeah.
And it's deeper and it's bigger, so you could just get in easier.
I was gonna say, more
I could actually
supportive.
stretch my legs out a little bit more instead of having to like get in the
I was
fetal
gonna say, more,
position.